This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning. Don't shake your body.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eyes.
Come on down to Tim's discount prices and pay small prices.
Yeah, that's a clip from Tim and Eric's awesome show. Adult Swim stars are here, ladies and gentlemen. These are big-time Adult Swim celebrities.
Yep.
Massive, humongous.
The biggest.
Tim and Eric right there. Which, man, I saw that clip, that parody of, I don't even think it's a parody, because when you look at like some of the local commercials for car dealerships or furniture salesmen, they always talk about the discounted prices. So when I was first watching this, I thought it was a real commercial. You know, and then I thought, oh, this is funny. What the hell happened to these guys in their childhood where they can even write this sort of stuff, man? Like, well, welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Thank you very much for having us.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Good to be here.
Where you guys come from, man? Forgive me.
We met in Philly. We both grew up outside of Philly. Went to film school down there. And hated it. Hated the experience. And that's when we started making videos together and started fucking shit up.
Yeah, right? Yeah, just stirring up the world, right?
Yeah.
Yo, you guys did the Pond de Floor video?
Eric did, yeah. I edited that video.
You did that video?
I directed it, yeah. I got a deep connection with Jamaican daggering.
Yeah, I can tell, man.
Yeah, I look like a white boy, but I love that humping.
You look like you got that real Rasta spirit in you too.
Yeah. I actually saw these daggering videos on the internet. Friends first, when they first came out, that crazy sexual dancing, and I was like obsessed with it.
Did you learn it?
Oh yeah, I can do all the moves.
You can do all the moves?
Oh, I had to teach all those people how to do those moves.
Oh, really?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Killed a few people in the process.
Scarrett?
Yeah.
You taught Scarrett how to dance?
Absolutely. I taught him that he jumps off those big ladders onto the women.
Yeah.
And I did that, but I did, like Tim said, I did hurt a woman very badly.
Yeah. It's a weight thing, right?
Permanently.
So, yeah, man.
Eric, you don't let these other professionals do it.
Do it, right?
You just tell them how to do it. Yeah.
Yo, this dude is multi-talented, yeah.
Eric like black girls.
Does he? Yeah, you like black women?
Oh my God. Yeah, all women. All women.
That blackness, huh?
Yeah.
I don't care for them myself. No, that's not my preference.
That's not your preference.
Fourth in line.
Too much for you.
Too much. What do you prefer, man?
Anything but.
Okay.
All the celebrity nudies, he was getting off to them.
Yo, you guys got this show, Bedtime Stories, right? And it's premiering tomorrow. Is it tomorrow?
No, September 18th.
September 18th?
Just basically tomorrow.
Okay. It's a few
not
weeks
yesterday.
Away. Okay, it's a few weeks away.
You can set your DVR tomorrow.
Why did I looked at September 18th, and in my mind, I calculated to tomorrow.
Yeah, come on, slow down, homie.
I don't know why.
Let's enjoy September. Let's not get carried away.
Right. My bad, man. I'm rushing. Can't wait for Christmas. And what is this about?
Well, it's a different story every week. It's sort of like the Twilight Zone, different cast, or the Tales from the Crypt or something like that. Kind of a dark horror series, but really funny, we hope.
Yeah.
And it's just it was whatever we want to do. Adult Swim is, of course, the place where you can kind of do whatever you want, and it's sort of no rules. So we're taking advantage of that, and every week we tell a crazy, fucked up story that we came up with, and sometimes we're in it, sometimes we're not. We got John C. Reilly, Bob Odenkirk, Jason Schwartzman, all our friends that are fun to work with in it. Zach Galifianakis. And
Zach. Wow.
So
no black women?
No black people at all.
Okay, damn.
But that's because of the network. The network says we can't have black people on our show.
Really?
I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, okay.
That seems illegal.
All right, well, let's take a listen to this show, man. Let's see what it's all about.
Okay.
All right?
And then you do 48.
All right, 18 minutes into the hour. Tim and Eric from Adult Swim have just joined us. Tracy G, what do you have?
We got to kick it off with this troublemaker, Justin Bieber, because he's in the crosshairs with the LA County Probation Department because his Canadian ass got arrested in his home country of Canada, and it basically set in motion a chain reaction that could potentially land him behind bars. So this is what happened. He crashed his ATV ATV into a minivan driven by paparazzi. So he's now facing dangerous driving and assault. On top of that, the cops over there say that he got into a physical altercation of one of the photographers. So this leads law enforcement sources to begin an investigation to see if he's actually violating his probation. Because if you remember, he's currently serving 2 years probation. This is all pleading from misdemeanor vandalism with that egging case that happened back in July.
Yeah.
So he may finally be behind bars.
Yo, Eric, Tim, what is it with white boys when they get rich and famous, man? And they just start acting
I find that very offensive as a white boy myself.
Speak for your people.
I think he should be given special treatment because of the color of his skin, frankly. I think that this is a white man who deserves the benefit of the doubt here. I think
that's exactly what he's gotten. He has never been to jail.
Yeah. White guys love going to eggs and ATVs. That's what they do once they get rich and famous.
Right? What's that about, man?
I'm a big fan of the music, so as long as he keeps making records, I'm going to be a fan.
Go ahead, name that last Justin Bieber hit you.
Well, okay. You got me there.
Baby.
That's
a
baby,
gigantic fan right there.
Well, let's see how you feel about a black man that's in trouble. CeeLo Green.
Throw him away. Put him behind bars.
So he had a TBS series, The Good Life, canceled. Like, the show is completely removed from the website. This is all because it's stemming from the heels of this Twitter outburst that he went on over the weekend. He issued a series of tweets about rape and consent. He said, people who have really been raped, remember. He put that in all caps. He added 3 exclamation points at the end. He also said if someone is passed out, they're not even with you consciously. So with implies consent. And the wild part is, this is all stemming from his court appearance that happened recently. He pleaded no contest to slipping ecstasy to a woman back in 2012. And what's even more interesting, Sway, is remember, he was up here and he spoke about it for the first time with us, and this is what he said.
The claims were baseless and untrue. And first of all, I ain't got to rape nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got to sexually battle or abuse nobody. Mm-hmm. I promise you this. You know what I mean?
So he did what every celebrity does. He deleted his tweets. So he took it a step further. He deleted his entire account, even though now it's like back from the dead and is reactivated. But he did issue an apology.
Tim?
Well, I mean, Tim and Eric are officially pro CeeLo because Tim and Eric actually have our own line of roofies, Tim and Eric roofies that are coming out. Yeah, it's a light, it's.
Roofies.
Yeah, our PR person told us to say, like, yeah, CeeLo's fine. We totally approve of that kind of thing. It's for marketing, just so we can get more money on our pills.
I like this. I like this idea of deleting your tweets like that does anything.
Right.
Like everybody. Well, the tweets are but they exist. They exist immediately. It's just funny. Like, I deleted it, so it's gone, but it's not. You should stop using the word delete. It's not where it once was. It's somewhere else now.
Right. It's in the cloud.
Absolutely.
Somewhere in the cloud.
Now here's something really random.
Some people need to throw their phones out. Mm-hmm. Leave it alone.
Mm-hmm. I concur.
I heard Mos Def got rid of his phone for a while. And you had to reach him through another person.
Fax machine.
I think that's wise, right? Or a
That's
pigeon.
crazy. And something else that people will be using the phones for is videotaping fights. And this is a random ass story having to do with Cisco, obviously from Drew Hill, and Kyle Quick Norman from Jagged Edge. They got into a fist fight over the weekend over God knows what. They were backstage in San Francisco for a concert for both of their R&B groups. And it got uploaded to social media, the 15-second clip. You can listen to a little bit of it.
Make a nice sample out of that.
Could be an EDM record.
Ridiculous.
There you go.
You got that one. I like that, man. We just made a hit out of that.
Yeah.
Somebody got hit. We made a hit.
Hey, there you go. Now, if you watch it looks like Cisco was the one who started it because he was lunging over at Kyle. But what really initiated all of this was earlier this year, Kyle was talking about the reason why he does not mess with Cisco is because they were on an elevator and supposedly Cisco was trying to act like he didn't know who he was. Then he got confronted and Cisco was like, oh, I was just sleeping. And Kyle supposedly said, stay asleep then, bitch. And nothing was the same.
And these are grown men, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to be clear on that.
There you go.
All right, there you go.
I
Tracy.
want copyright on that. That was my suggestion.
Yo, Tracy, thank you for that celebrity wire.
Of course.
People want to talk with Tracy all day about these wonderful stories. You can reach her where?
On Twitter, on Instagram, at It's Tracy G.
Hey, Tim and Eric, man, thank you for coming by, man.
Thanks for having us.
We got to do more, man.
Appreciate it.
will.
Love
We'll
to.
keep
Love
working.
to.
Absolutely, man. Do some skits for us for free.
For real, though.
Oh, no.
Right now?
No. Joking with you, man. Make sure you check out the season 1 premiere Thursday, September 18th. Tim and Eric's Bedtime Stories on Adult Swim. Good to meet you guys, man. Y'all some
You
funny
too.
dudes,
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you.
I'll tell CeeLo what you said. All right.